starts now.
Today, a jury began reliving some of the details from a 2010 Columbia murder. This is ABC 17 News at 6. I'm Christy Reeder. Tony Lewis is on day 2 of his trial for felony murder at the Boone County Courthouse. He is the 8th and final suspect in the murder of Aaron Hobson in the fall of 2010. Co-defendants were either convicted or pled guilty in this case. ABC 17's Hannah been inside the courtroom all day, and tonight she's live right outside the courthouse. And beginning of the day, both the prosecution and the defense laid out their strong opinions in this case.
Christy, they did exactly that. Now, right now, as we speak, the trial is still going on. After our 5 o'clock news, there was a short 15-minute recess. And since then, Floyd Morgan, a friend of Aaron Hobson's who was in the car the night he was shot, is now on stand testifying about what the two did earlier that night and showing his own personal cell phone video of the two of them in the car. Now, some of the most compelling things that happened and were said in the courtroom today actually happened this morning when the two sides hashed out their arguments for this trial. Today, the prosecution showed photos and reenacted events from the night of the shooting, trying to get one main point across.
The evidence in this case will be that the defendant acted together with other individuals to commit a robbery, and Aaron Hobson died as a result of this robbery.
They began by portraying Aaron Hobson as a hard-working young man who made a mistake of stunting and flashing money before he was killed, and what they believe happened on that homecoming night.
Boom! Boom, boom! 3 shots. The evidence could be in this case that the defendant was the closest person to Aaron at the time that he was shot.
The prosecutor argued Lewis helped plan the robbery, noting Lewis even went to retrieve money that Hobson dropped during the crime. But the defense says it's a different story. Lewis's lawyer said he was visiting his cousin and didn't even know the other defendants and that he was a bystander.
He did not touch him. He did not shoot him. He did not take any part in or have any knowledge of a robbery. He was with his cousin Leo and being nosy and watching what he believed to be a fight. Shots rang out, and he, along with everyone else in the parking lot, ran away.
The defense is also questioning why 2 of Hobson's friends had guns on them, saying one even had a gun while in the car with Hobson when he was robbed.
You will hear evidence that the first 2 shots came from the guys from Kansas City, Kansas.
Now the jury from Kansas City will continue to hear testimony from both sides and ultimately decide the fate of this final defendant. Ryan and Christy, the trial is expected to last for the next few days. Both the prosecution and the defense plan to have co-defendants take the stand at some point in the trial. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Hannah. We will continue to update you on this story on our website, abc17news.com, as well as throughout our newscasts. In a crime